All find our way through this new normal, we're calling it. Many of us are spending more time in close quarters with our family members, and that can impact the family dynamic. And joining us now to talk about that is Carolyn Kaas. She's a law professor at Quinnipiac University and co-director of the Center on Dispute Resolution. Professor Kaas, thanks for being with us here tonight.
My pleasure. Thanks for asking.
Well, it's great to have you. I know you're going to provide some great insight tonight. How is this health emergency impacting marriages?
Well, in some ways, I'm not the expert to be talking about that, seeing as my husband is 1,000 miles away in Florida right now. But no, really. So there are a couple of different ways. One is, I think, first of all, a crisis of this magnitude gives all of us perspective. And I think some people are drawing together, even with the stress that we're all under, and families, particularly those with young children or caretaking for people who are ill. Some families really are drawing together. Those that want to remain together and are struggling certainly should know that mental health professionals are doing a wonderful job of pivoting and providing counseling online, very much through Zoom as we're using now. And at the same time, there are families that are breaking apart along either fault lines that either pre-existed or really are just becoming evident through the extraordinary stress that families are under.
So, Professor Kaas, if couples do decide to throw in the towel and they decide to divorce, the courts are closed right now. So what are their options?
Well, there's really two different avenues. One is, first of all, to know that if the stress, either pre-existing violence and danger or the stress of what people are going under is unfortunately bringing some violence and some sense of unsafety, the courts are open for that. They are only open 3 days a week, but that's a priority one case. So courts are still handling this. And just within the last few days, they've announced that you can apply online for restraining orders. So there is a way for families, and obviously the shelters and the 24-hour hotlines are still there standing by for families where there really is an extraordinary amount of danger. But for those families where it is really either they had already decided to get a divorce before, or the stress, not seeing things the same way, the financial difficulties, the parenting, the fear, the grief, all of this is making your perspective be, life is too short, I need to move on. Then what I really hope people realize is there's a whole category of professionals who work with families in non-adversarial ways. Collaborative law, divorce mediators, mental health professionals, financial planners, lawyers, all team together. And they've been doing this for quite a while. But what we're realizing is those people have also pivoted very quickly, very adeptly, are offering all of their services online. So families don't have to wait for this to pass. Well, they can reach out and get help immediately to figure out both short-term and long-term how they are going to end their marriages, particularly if they have small children, in ways that are very child-centered.
Professor Carolyn Kaas from Quinnipiac University, we appreciate you joining us tonight. Let's hope the families can make it through this difficult time for some of them. Thank you.
Definitely.